Elder law starts at 40. Hi, my name is Michelangelo Mortellero with Mortellero Law. People often ask me what I mean when I say elder law starts at 40. I don't think anybody, when they think about what is elderly and they define that they think that 40 years old is elderly. And to be honest with you, it's not. But when we say elder law starts at 40, we really mean elder law planning starts at 40. The earlier we start the process of planning for getting older and the things that come with that, whether that is needing in-home care, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing, all of those types of things that statistically happen more often as we age, the sooner we start the process, the more tools and options we have, and the less expensive the process becomes. The fact is that most people don't think about elder law until they need it and they're in the trenches and they need benefits immediately. And we can do that for people. Florida is arguably the best state in the country if you happen to get old and sick, because our laws are one of the most favorable in the country to allowing people to legally and legitimately shelter their excess income and assets from programs like Medicaid, where we can have Medicaid come in and start paying your nursing home 95% of that bill, usually within 30 days of you entering the nursing home. So that's a great place to start. However, if we would have started that planning process in your 50s, 60s, even 40s, then we would have already had everything in place. And if and when the day comes that we need to shelter assets, that's already been done versus starting the process at the time of need. So the earlier we start the process, the more options we have and the more cost effective those options are. Now, I often also get asked very often, what is the difference between an estate planning attorney and an elder law attorney? And that's a great question. I answer it this way. All elder law attorneys are also estate planning attorneys, just because it's impossible to practice in elder law without a thorough understanding and being pretty darn good at estate planning. However, the converse is not true. Many estate planning attorneys are really good. They're excellent, top of the class estate planning attorneys, but they're not involved with the families down the road when they start needing care and coordination of benefits. And so, in my personal opinion, those estate planning only attorneys, they fall short because they're planning for what is in their wheelhouse and what is kind of in their blinders. And so it's great for estate planning, not so great for elder law. So what I tell people is, do yourself a favor, find a estate planning attorney that also practices elder law. It's nice to know that the attorney that starts your estate plan when you're younger can go with you through the rest of your life and help you adjust to those curveballs that sometimes life throws at us that we don't see coming and that otherwise we wouldn't be prepared for. The time of need in a crisis, you've had the stroke, you've been diagnosed with dementia, is not a time in a perfect world for you or your family to be out on the street looking for a new relationship and looking for a new attorney to help give you and your family guidance. If you already have the attorney relationship set up and it's someone that you already know, like, and trust, knows you, knows your family, they're going to be much better situated to jump in times of a crisis or an emergency and give you the information that you need when you need it. And they're going to have the skill set to take you from A to Z, not just A to B. So we want someone, if you're a veteran or a widow of a veteran, find an attorney that is not only an estate planner, but can handle Medicaid, but can also handle veterans benefits, because that may be something you're eligible for. It may be something that you need. And it may be something that your estate planning documents need to be coordinated for future benefit applications before the time arises. So if you go to a general estate planning attorney and they do a great general estate plan for you, and down the road you need VA benefits, chances are you'll call that attorney and they say, I'm sorry, I'm not VA accredited, I don't know anything about VA benefits, and they may refer you to someone else, or they may say, I don't know anyone. You then have to start the search over again. You have to interview, find the right fit for you and your family. They're probably going to review your documents and tell you that your documents are lacking in several different areas because they were not drafted with the intent to be effective for future benefit applications. And sometimes the money and the assets that we need to shift in order to get a successful VA or Medicaid application. So I also analogize this to doctors sometimes. We can say that, all cardiologists are doctors, but not all doctors are cardiologists. And it's the same thing for estate planning attorneys and elder law attorneys. So no offense to the general estate planning attorneys. I used to be one. I did that for a long time before my practice grew into elder law planning. And quite honestly, I look back at some of my early work product and I don't want to say I'm embarrassed by it, but it's certainly not of the quality that we're producing today, because back then I didn't know what I didn't know. And I did a really good job as a general estate planner, and I gave people really good documents that put people in charge of their estate when they passed away and created efficiency and avoided probate. And all of those are still core competencies of my practice today. But even if I meet you when you're in your 40s, I'm thinking ahead to when you're in your 80s or 90s and you might need benefits. And what can I put in your documents today that are going to serve you better in the future? So I hope this was helpful. If you are in the market for an estate planning or elder law attorney in the state of Florida, please feel free to give us a call. You can reach us online, or if you scroll to the bottom of the page here, we will have an intake form and a questionnaire that you can get right in and have a free consultation with us, and we can explain what we can do for you and your family. Thank you so much and have a great day.